Hello everyone, Das is here, back with some more Final Fantasy VIII. So without further ado, let's continue. I hope I will not stuck today, throwing magic endlessly from monsters, since we have 3 characters now, so it triples the amount of spells I have to draw now. This is gonna get only worse from this point. The sound of the train moving, it's so relaxing. Okay. What? You're gonna wake the princess? Princess? You've got some guts, man. Our princess is in the room further down. Why are they so afraid of her? What could go wrong? Just wake her up. No? No, she had a fancy room. Fancy coupe. Or whatever it's called in English. Hey, you're... you know, from the party. So, does that mean you're a seed? So she's the girl the squall was dancing with on the graduation party? I'm Squall, the squad leader. There's 2 others with me. He's trying not to look at her. Yes, Sid is here. Take it easy. It's just that, I'm so happy. I've been sending requests to Garden forever, but nothing. I'm so glad I spoke to Sid directly. Why did it change anything? So, Garden didn't want to do anything with her, but after a personal meeting with Sid, it's like, we're gonna work for you. Oh, so you were looking for the headmaster at the party? You know Cypher? Oh no. This guy again. Yeah. Well, he's the one who introduced me to Sid. Sid is such a nice man. I really didn't think Sid would come out to help a measly little group like us. But after explaining our situation to him, Sid gave the go-ahead right away. Also thanks to Cypher, I guess. Now that you guys are here, we'll be able to carry out all kinds of plans. I bet Skull's mad right now. Damn Cypher again. Yes? I'm going back to the others. Okay, let's go. Squall? Is he here? He? Cypher. No, he's not a seed. Oh. Yeah, her boyfriend is not here. Oh yeah, my name is... And she's the second character we can name. We couldn't name previous ones. Let's leave it. I'm not used to change character names. I'm very pleased to meet you, Squall. Seed members dance quite well, don't they? Approach your target inconspicuously at a dance party. There may be missions requiring this sort of subterfuge. It's expected of Seed to learn various skills. So very professional. Oh, so it's work-related. That's too bad. A doggy. Here, let me introduce you. This is my partner. And we can name the dog as well. We'll leave it as Angela. Angela is really smart. Here, let me tell you. Oh, and we actually got a magazine for Angela. I forgot to read it. Renault's limit break uses Angela. The tricks Angela can learn are listed on the status screen. The fourth status screen lists all the tricks that Angela can learn. The gauge on the right indicates how much has been learned. When the gauge is full, the trick has been learned. I don't remember ever caring about these tricks, like at all. If the gauge is not full, the trick has yet to be learned. To learn a new trick, move the cursor to the trick name and press X. Oh, I guess I've never learned anything because I didn't choose the tricks. Now as Renault walks around, the gauge will fill up and Angela will learn the trick. If you select a trick that has already been learned, there will be a message before you close the screen. If there is still a trick to learn, be sure to select it. Yeah, I've never done it. You can learn new tricks by reading a magazine called Pet Pals. Yeah, we have one issue of this magazine. After reading Pet Pals, access this screen to change the settings. Oh, you still need to set it up. That is all for Renault's limit breaks. Okay. Smart, huh? I have some important work to do now. Be good, Angela. Okay, I'll meet you there. Let's see if I can do this, actually. Don't I have a magazine? Here it is, Pet Pals. Welcome to Pet Pals. We bring the latest pet news to dog lovers. Your dog learns a trick to damage enemies in this issue. Your dog comes to your rescue when you are in grave danger. It's called Angel Strike. As you dog lovers already know, walk with your dog to help him learn this trick. Okay. So can we learn it? Yes, we can. Oh, wait a second. I have built this menu. Yeah, that's where we can turn items into magic, right? Oh, we can get Firagas. It's gonna be like 50, 80 Firagas. It's pretty good, but maybe I want other magic. Oh, 5 Kiragas. Should I go for it? Zombies. Should I go for Kiragas or damage spells? Oh, damage spells will give me damage. Kiragas will give me HP. Let's go for damage, I guess. How do I resolve it? So. This junction. Ooh, it's still gonna help with HP a lot. But I want damage. Let's take a look at silence. Alright, it's looking good. Can we get here? No, we can't. So I did it, boys. We have reached our destination, that's why we came to a sudden stop. Of course there's nothing wrong with this train. I'm the one who is taking care of it. I'm so confident. You're having a strategy meeting, right? Better get going. By the way, you're really lucky to come away without a scratch. Guess she's usually really mad at people who's waking her up. This guy's sleeping already, okay. This is Zell. And selfie. Hi everyone. This way. Just stand anywhere you want. This is a full-scale operation. Our resistance, the Forest Owls, will be forever known in the pages of Timber's independence. Exciting, huh? No, not really. It all started when we got a hold of top-secret info from Galbadia. I got the info, sir. There's a VIP from Galbadia coming to Timber. Super VIP. The guy's name is Windsor Delling, our arch enemy and the president of Galbadia. Windsor Delling is a scoundrel. I guess there's his photo Zell is looking at. He's a dictator, damn it. Not a president, not even popular in Galbadia, sir. President Delling is taking a private train from the Galbadian capital. Our plan is to blow it to smithereens with a rocket launcher? I like Selfie's plan. Not quite. We don't even need a rocket launcher, we can just send Ifrit and the work is done. So get to the point, just tell us what to do. Shall we begin? Oh man, here we go. A great train heist. First, I'll go over the model. The yellow train on the top right is our base. We're riding in it right now. Right next to it is the dummy car. We made it to look just like the president's car. Isn't president's car red and the dummy is blue? Or is it just for the sake of understanding where is dummy and where is the president? Their train has 3 cars. First, there's the locomotive, followed by the first escort. The red car is the president's car. Delling should be inside. What if he's not? The last car is the second escort. Once we get on this one, we begin the operation. Our ultimate goal is to seize the president in his car using our base. That means we will have to switch our dummy car with their president's car. We will use the 2 switch points leading up to Timber to carry out this operation. Okay, now I'm going to explain the procedures in 7 steps. First step, sneak on board the second escort. We will get on the roof of the second escort by jumping from our dummy car. Second step, proceed cautiously across the roof of the second escort. The second escort car is the only one that is equipped with sensors, sir. A high-tech officer is on board. I'll talk about the sensors later. Third step, proceed across the roof of the president's car. We can move across the roof of the president's car without worrying too much. Delling hates the company of his guards and being surrounded by sensors and keeps them away from his car. Step 4. Uncouple the first escort car. We'll have to complete the uncoupling before the first switch point. If we don't, boom, game over, right? Yeah, so we will have to move fast. I will explain the uncoupling process later. Have the dummy car and our base move in after uncoupling. After the car is uncoupled, we will have the dummy car and our base move in. At this point, our train and their train will be linked and be moving together. This plan sounds insane. Step 6. Uncouple the second escort car. This is the last uncoupling, and the process will probably be similar to the first one. Step 7. Escape with the president's car and our base. If all goes well, we should be able to escape with the president's car. After that, we will return to our base and prepare to confront Deading. You have exactly 5 minutes to complete the 7 procedures. It's not much. Though I don't remember it to be hard. If we fail, our train will collide with theirs at the switch point and it will be all over. Don't forget that. 5 minutes? You sure that's enough? According to the simulation that we ran, it should take only 3 minutes to complete the operation. Piece of cake for seats, right? Sure. Easy. Of course, too easy. Squall's like, what the hell am I doing here? They're insane. Okay, now let's talk about how to avoid the sensors on the second escort. Go ahead, Watts. The guards have a sound sensor and a temperature sensor, sir. Any sound will trigger the sound sensor, so move across very quietly, sir. The blue guard is carrying this sensor. The temperature sensor will go off if you remain stationary, sir. The guard in red is carrying this one, sir. When a guard opens the blind, that means he's checking the sensor, so be careful. The range of these sensors is equal to the length of the window. So keep an eye on the window below, sir. So exactly how do you avoid them? Stop if there's a blue guard below you. Run if there's a red guard below you. Basically run or stop, depending on which guard is below you. I think I've always just ran through. That's it. That's about it for the sensors. Damn it. Next, let's talk about how to uncouple the escort cars. Question: how can you uncouple the cars from a moving train? We can't uncouple the cars directly. Instead, we will have to tamper with the control system that manages the coupling. If we temporarily disable the circuit for the connection, the car will uncouple automatically. To disable it, we have to enter several codes. And we have the codes. Renoa has them, sir. I'll be in charge of relaying the codes to Squall. Squall, you will slide down on the side of the train using a cable and enter the codes into the system. Now I need you to listen carefully. Each code is made up of numbers between 1 to 4 and has 4 digits. 2, 3, 4, 1 is an example. But the keypad won't have numbers, instead it will have 4 buttons. Okay. For instance, if I relay the code 3, 1, 2, 4, you will push square, circle, cross, and triangle in that order. You will have to be quick and precise. You'll have about 5 seconds to enter each code. Otherwise, the code will change and the past entries will become invalid. So, like we said, we have to enter all the codes to disable the connections. After we uncouple the cars, we will wait for the others to operate the rail switch. Remember, we only have 5 minutes to do everything, so make sure that you're prepared. Okay, let's try practicing entering the code. Enter 3 codes and you'll be finished. If you want to quit, hold down L1. 4432. Easy. 2 and 1s. Code 2 confirmed. 3341. You got it? In the real thing, there's a strict time limit leading up to the switch point. Don't forget that. That's all? By the way, this model is nice, but the president's car looks kinda shabby. Why is that? Yeah, Renault made it, that's why. We bought everything else at the gift store. Oh, I thought some kid made it. The paint job sucks too. Scores like, yeah, it kinda does. Oh, shut up, I made it look like that one on purpose. It represents my hatred towards Delling. That's such a hateful girl. Hatred, eh? Yeah, right. It's one of the ugliest things that I've ever seen in my life. You must really hate it. Are you guys finished? Enough about the model. Can we get on with it now? Small rant about bad hobby model. Do you understand? Yes, I do. Let's decide on the party. Gathering information is my specialty, sir. Ouch, my stomach. We are moving again. I'll go take a look. Talk to Watts when you're ready. The sooner the better. Should I save? There's a clipping from a magazine, read it. Anarchist Monthly, first issue. Galbadi's dictator, President Windsor Daring Special. How does he stay in power? We reveal his dark secrets. Okay. Second issue. President Delling became the president after the Second Sorcerer's War end. To gain support quickly, he carried out the invasion of Timber. It was only a ploy to decorate an already corrupt man's immoral career. Our land, Timber, was brutally destroyed. Here began Windsor Delling's road to dictatorship. Bastard. Third issue. To imprison anti-government sympathizers, the district prison has built in the desert south of Delling City. Millions were spent to build the facility. The threat of being sent to the prison intensified Delling's unpopularity. The prison began imprisoning Galbadian anti-government sympathizers just as they did in Timber. Moreover, the leaders of the resistance movements faced the threat of having family members imprisoned as well. Around this time, Delling began surrounding himself only with loyalists, which turned him into an even more fierce dictator. Okay, sounds like a bad guy. Guy has problems with his stomach. He reminds me about this guy from Metal Gear Solid. This guard that have constant diarrhea. Let's save just in case to not go through the briefing if I will screw up. Because again, I haven't done this in years. President's dummy. I'm in a bad mood right now. There's nothing in particular. I order you to leave immediately. The dummy looks real, huh? No one will ever realize that it's fake. True. Pretty good dummy. But I think they will realize like real soon. Alright. should be ready for whatever will come our way. Have you seen the dummy of the president, sir? If you haven't, please take a look-see. It's like a piece of art. I know the kidnapping plan must be tough, but best of luck to you, sir. This guy's respectful. Are you ready, sir? Yeah, I'm ready. Squall, over here. We will catch up with the second escort soon. Let's get ready. We should time our jumps well after we catch up to them to save some time. From now we have exactly 5 minutes to complete the operation. Let's try to use every second. Let's make it count. And look at this jump. Squall, over here. No, it's not working. That's why I could just go through it before. Because I don't remember caring about these guys for real. That's why it doesn't work. This is the president's car. After we get across, we'll proceed with the first uncoupling. This train looks sick. So futuristic and expensive. And clean. Sir, everything is in order, sir? Oh, he's not asking. You again. That's the 27th times now. How many more times do you plan to disturb me with that meaningless report? Sir, I'm sorry, sir, but it's my duty, sir. It's hard to believe that anyone would put up with this nonsense. I guess it's none of my business. Dismissed. Sir, yes, sir. There goes next month's paycheck. How am I gonna propose to her now? I'm gonna have to put it off again. Man, I hope we'll not kill him. He's trying to propose to his girlfriend, I guess. It would be a shame if he's gonna get caught by some gunblade. This is the first escort. We're gonna uncouple this first. Like what said, there should be 2 guards in this car. Self and Zell, you guys keep an eye on the guards. Let us know early if you see them coming. Alright, I watch the blue guard. I'll take red. The red guard is closer. Squall, you might want to keep an eye on him too. Hold down L1 to look to your left and release it to go back. Okay, are you ready to enter the codes? Yeah, I remember. We will have to enter 3 codes to disable the circuit for this uncoupling. Okay, Squall, get the cable ready. The system to enter the code is down there. You can't miss it. Press down on the directional button to go down. To come back, press up. You won't be able to come up while you are entering the code, so be careful. Okay, let's do it. We have 4 minutes left. Good luck, Squall. 4124. Yo, the blue. Damn it, I didn't see it. And red. Guess I could enter 2 codes. 3231. Four, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it worked. If you don't enter anything, it doesn't like break the previous code. It still counts. Easy uncoupling. Man, the second train is so damn close to this one. Looks fast as hell. How didn't anyone notice this inside the cars? What should I do? I know he's not gonna like it, but it's my job. Sir? Everything is in order, sir. Huh. He's not angry here. That's strange. Oh, he's reading the paper. I wonder where he's got it. What? Is there a problem? I'm in a bad mood right now. If there's nothing in particular, I order you to leave immediately. Sir, aye, sir. You, don't just stand here. Get back to the station. Sir, yes, sir. There goes another paycheck. That's 2 in 1 day. What the heck? Is this the right train? The interior looks different. Looks shabbier. Maybe not. They've noticed. What am I gonna do? No ring, and now no more candlelights dinner. I'm never gonna be able to get married. This is the second escort. After this, we are home free. I think there are 2 guards in this car too. Zell and Selfie are up ahead, working on uncoupling our train from theirs. So I'll have to look for them myself. So you're on your own this time. Watch your right side. To do this, hold down R1. Alright, let's get this over with. 5 codes. Yeah, that's a lot. Are you ready to squall? 3 minutes left. 3, 1, 2, 3. Two, 3. Get up! Get up! Let's get down. 2, 3, 2. 4, 1, 4, 3. Get up! Get up! Please get up! Easy. But where's the blue guy? It's coming here as well. Maybe I could enter it actually. Only 1 left. Three, 4, 4, 1. Are we done? Squall this way. I could have done it faster, I guess. Looks like we're good. Man, look at this moon. So giant. Guess it was a success. Finally, we have waited so long for this encounter with Windsor. Was it perfect, sir? Amazing, sir. You're the best, sir. Your seed rank went up by 1. Oh, cool. Well then, leave the intelligence up to me, sir. Ouch. Banded area. You 3, tell me when you're ready to go. As soon as you're ready, I'll begin serious negotiations with the president. Serious negotiations? Better make sure my GF's equipped. I think they are equipped, should be right. Wait, what? Who did that unequip them? Vitality, should get cure for vitality, I guess. No, not cure, actually. Sleep looks pretty good. I'd love to have sleep for attack, maybe I should change it later. I have enough magic for my junctions. I wonder if I should use sleep instead, or blind will work. Let's try sleep. No, wait. Let's check our abilities, just in case. Looking good, very good, almost learned it. Shivu is fine. Oh no, this guy's learning some bullcrap. Strength looks pretty good. Maybe I wanted to do strength but missed it. Or just auto placed on here. Right. About Diablos. That looks okay. Maybe I should learn Magi actually, I don't remember using it too much though. Ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Start our negotiations. President Delling. As long as you don't resist, you won't get hurt. And if I do resist, what would you do? I forgot to do something! Damn it, I'm dumb. Alright, we will do it other way. What's wrong? Woohoo, too bad. I'm not the president. I'm what they call a body double. All these rumors about the many resistance groups in Timber, you pass along a little false information and they fall for it. How pathetic. Seems like there are only amateurs around here. Amateurs? My butt hurts from all this sitting, young lady. So what did you have in store for me? Had I resisted? Why don't you tell me? Quite amusing though, for being such amateurs. How dare you insult the president? And this president is the undead. In Final Fantasy games, if you use healing items or spells on undead, they get damage. And if I remember correctly, if I would spend Phoenix Dawn or Elixir on this guy, he'll get one-shotted. But I didn't take an item action with me, because I'm dumb. I has Cure. Do I need to stock Cure? Let's try to put him to sleep. Or maybe use Scan on him. Let's not, let's just draw. Let's try to cast it at him actually. Wait, why did it heal him? Or I guess I know why. First we need to deal him some damage. Amusing, this is amusing. And the sleep doesn't work on him. Yeah, here he goes. Now he's gonna be undead. And I believe he has poison. Poison's pretty good. What the? Okay, sleep doesn't work on him. Oh, he's double. Berserk. I want all of it. Oh, I did something. No, it's okay. I guess we're doing it again. Can I draw when I'm silenced? I don't remember. We have a Suna anyway, so it shouldn't be a big problem. Yeah, we can't draw when silenced. He hates Zell. Like, seriously. I have to heal him actually. Let's try to put him to sleep again. Most likely it's not gonna work. Yeah, it's not. Maybe I should have left blind in there. Let's just draw. What is his debuff on him? Doesn't look like poison. So much cool stuff to draw. I think I will get 100 of each spell for like not for every character, just for. Oh, did I attack? I think I did. That was dumb. I've screwed up my junctions for here. This fight. Is it slow on him? Damn it. This fight is gonna take a while. He casts Berserk? He does. Why the... Guess he casts all the stuff he has. Yeah, maybe that's debuff when character gets like darker. It's a zombie? Oh, maybe I will not draw everything. Maybe at least some berserks and doubles. What was that? Berserk. Damn. Getting a lot of doubles. With a lot of Asunas for some reason. And I will need to heal self soon. Am I done with doubles already? Hope I am. But it's gonna take forever. No, I'm not done. Oh, we're done with doubles. Damn it. What the hell? Why is he so fast? Don't tell me Zoe is a zombie. He's not. It's okay. Silence again. Yeah, Bliss will draws more magic than anyone else. I need to heal Zell again. Alright, let's draw. Takes a while already. Now we'll just destroy this guy. Should I use a name? Not melee attacks, definitely. Should try Diablo's name. Time to do some damage. Silence again. Oh, interesting. I don't remember him doing that ever before. He basically interrupted the GF cast. Right, let's go with Ifrit maybe. Man, he's so annoying. Why didn't I take items with me instead of GFs? It would be so much easier. I should cast heal on him with selfie. Man, I don't remember it ever happening. Did he get faster or something? At last, we've managed to summon an MGF. Let's not screw up the boost now. Did it lag just now? PS1 game is lagging? Though with this emulator I'm not surprised actually. It's not great. Maybe instead I should try to use Cure on him. Actually I could get Kuraga before this fight, but I forgot that this guy is undead. And damage is not too high. Let's try to use Cure on him. Skull can't use Cure. Okay. Slap. It works pretty good. Just cure him to death. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Find some new abilities. Man, I can't believe the president was a fake. I can't believe we fell for it. Info, sir, new info. It's big news. I found out the real reason why the president is here, sir. The president's going to the TV station. Security is super tight, sir. The TV station? Why in Timber? They can broadcast just as easily from Galbadia. Do you think that the LED communication tower has anything to do with this? Has to. What is that? The LED has a communication tower that can transmit and receive radio waves. It had been abandoned for a long time, but the Galbadian army got it up and running yesterday. Oh, I get it. The only TV station that can handle broadcasts over the air is in Timber. Other stations use HD cable, which only supports online broadcasting. So what is that supposed to mean? They're planning on using radio waves. This way they can transmit images to regions without cable. I know that. What I want to know is, what is the president going to broadcast? Why use radio waves? There must be something they want to say to the whole world. What can it be? Everybody, love and peace. Sure, selfie. If I remember correctly, radio waves haven't been used in 17 years. It's been that long? Wouldn't it be wonderful if the first broadcast could be the declaration of Timber's independence? Hey, that might be possible. Let's come up with a plan then. Can you guys give us a minute? Can't we go home now? What about our contract? Shouldn't we check it, Squall? I didn't read any contract actually. They called it a strategy meeting? Yeah, so I'm also mad. I'm also zombie. Let's look at our junctions. No, it's not a zombie, it's silence. Oh man, double is good for HP. Let's just double. What about Berserk? Is it good for anything? No. Berserk is not really that good. Take a look at Zell. Good. Nah. Maybe he just doesn't have enough. Maybe change. It's 19 Berserks though. Still give all. Okay, use Vitality. Let's go for Vitality. Just blind to this guy. Okay. They're whispering. Oh, good timing. We've come up with a plan. Oh no. Before we get into that, can I see your contract with our garden? Oh, sure. What does it say? Bellum Garden, thereafter referred to as Party A, acknowledges the Forest Owls, thereafter referred to as Party B, as the hiring party. Seed, thereafter referred to as Party C, shall be dispatched upon signing of this contract. Party C shall operate under the supervision. The hell? I don't get it. Oh yeah, that one is pretty confusing. When I told him I didn't understand, he gave me a different one. 2 contracts? What? How does it work? Sid is such a nice man. What does it say this time? To the Forest Owls, the seed deployment contract will last until Timber achieves independence. Please make good use of each seed member. I wish you the best with your objective. Please understand that this contract is an exception, and no replacement of any seed members can be made. Pelham Garden Headmaster Seed Kramer. Did he sell us to slavery, basically? Until Timber will reach independence. Like, what if it will never happen? Until Timber's independence? That is so vague. True. Hey, you're paid professionals. No complaining. Okay, let's decide on the parties. Gathering information is my specialty, sir. Ouch, my stomach. So, of the 4 of us, the ones who will be heading to the TV station will be... Oh, we can't change her. I was like, definitely not you, but we can't. Okay. Panel junctions. For my junctions. To move all the magic as well. Days for magic. Sleep looks good. Okay. I should use it soon after all. Oh no, wait, I should have an antidote or whatever we use for eye drops. Screen. Here we go. Let's head out. Let's see this lovely town. The TV station, sir. It's quite close if you take the local train. But the local and transcontinental trains have stopped running, sir. Nothing to worry about, sir. There must be someone in town who knows. Are you ready, sir? Should we check the train first? I don't remember. I don't really think we have anything interesting in here anymore. Save, don't really need it. Oh, need to check the GFs. Some have learned a new ability. This guy. Go for this. Diablo's almost learned his... Oh, we have a new pet pals. Good thing I've decided to get back here. But I think if you skip it, you can't get it. Have you ever wished your pet could rescue you in battle? This is just the trick for your dog to learn. Your dog finds and uses potions and other cures on the members who near KO with this trick. It is called Angel Recover. A very nice trick indeed. With this cute dog. Alright. Now we can head out. And I believe now the shops in the train station should work. Because before they didn't, apparently. Alright, let me out. Best of luck, sir. I'll be keeping watch here. And what a trooper. A guy dressed as a cadet, gathering information? He was asking about the president's stay. I found it strange that a cadet would keep asking about the president. He was very polite and kept addressing me as sir. I think I know who you're talking about. He was taking care of 3 suspicious-looking characters from Balamb. I'll go question every teenager in the area. No, we can't just go up to anybody and... These are citizens. We can't inflict any... How dare they try to kidnap the president? Not only is it disrespectful to the president, but also to us, Gilberian soldiers as well. I'll be sure to find them and throw their sad behinds in jail. I said butts he meant or something, I don't know. Please, hear me out to the very end. This guy's not the best supervisor. Here we are, back to the station. Say, I remember now, sir. I think the TV station is located behind a building called Timber Maniacs. Please head in that direction, sir. I hope you find it. What? Come on, the Gabanian soldiers are coming. Lots of guards patrolling the city now. Please be careful, sir. Seems like the hotel is not available either. Should you need to recover, use the owl steer, sir. Heard it works wonders. I believe you can find it at the old man's house. I guess you won't be needing it anyway. You're all seeds. You'll be fine, right, sir? Hey. Don't leave me, sir. Okay. Let's check the stores. Look at him. He's just so cute. My parents got me Georgie at this pet shop. Okay, Georgie. Let's visit the pet shop. Maybe we'll get more magazines. Why GF would learn GF ability? So weird. I guess you can remove them at some point and want to get them back. Oh yeah, it makes GF forget an ability. And 2 issues of Pet Pals that we are missing. Let's check them out. Pet Pals Volume 3. Research shows a relationship between the moon and your dog. Do you know how your dog can use the power of the moon to help you? It's Invincible Moon. The moon's mysterious power can make all allies invincible. Do a lot of walking with your dog to help him learn this trick. Volume 4. Have you ever been KO'd by a monster? Even reviving doesn't help because you get KO'd right back. To answer this desperate call for help, use Angela Reverse. Your dog finds Phoenix Dawns to revive KO'd party members in battle. Sounds very damn useful. Maybe we should learn this instead. Save us someday. Oh yeah, I guess we're done here. That was it, just the pet shop. Can we go this way? We can. This is the right way though. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the right way to main story, but I want to explore a bit. Let me... Oh crap. That dumb thing again. I have cures. Can I put him to sleep? Though it's not helpful, Renault doesn't have a draw. Alright, we can get some magic. And we need the junction abilities to Renoa. Because I'm dumb enough to forget it. Alright, big boy, what else are we gonna learn? Status magic, let's go. Blows. Are they good? Let's go back first. Don't remember what we have on this side. Oh, new NPC. I didn't see him before. Nah, I ain't no zone. But I'm mighty flattered that you think so. So it's our guys, they're dressed as civilians now, I guess. Playing some Hitman. Looks like the trains have stopped running. Usually the local trains would be running here, a lot of hustle and bustle. Nice little monologue. A weapon shop. I don't think we have needed materials for any weapons. Yeah, we miss a steel pipe. Statue? I'm allergic to cats. My daughter loves them. What am I to do? Oh, it's hotel. I believe they say that it doesn't work. Looks like it does. Excuse me. This model looks really good. Quite some craftsmanship. Do you think? Better than Renault's. That's so mean. I worked really hard on mine. Just kidding. When someone says they're kidding, it's usually half true. Whoa? It's just a saying, you know? I'm sorry. Oh, Renault, I'm sorry you can't stay here tonight. Can't say this out loud, but there are a bunch of roughnecks from Galbadia staying here right now. I understand. Thanks, Miss DiMarco. Oh, Renault, how long have we known each other? Call me Francesca. I'm behind you all the way. Good luck. Can you get inside? No. Welcome. Reservations are taken at the counter. Gates gets mad if you go in without paying. Oh. Man, crazy stuff. And I believe that's it in this part. It's just the gates that we can't reach. And I think we will start like constant combat encounters in here. We will try to talk to these guys. So cute. Oh no, we already have them. It wasn't there a white cat on the wall? The building? There is. Did it drop anything? Yes, it didn't. Yeah, here's a combat encounter. They're always here, I just was lucky. Hello there, big boy. Time to sleep. We need. School has everything. Draw some stuff. They don't have enough magic to junction my junctions. Is he still sleeping? He does. No, he doesn't. I should stop doing this. Don't really need all of that. It's nice to have a lot of magic, but it's gonna get old at some point. Next time he's gonna wake up, I'm gonna finish him. Should happen soon, yeah, like right now. There's no need to mix max stuff. Min-max, I mean. Let's try to talk to those guys. Better keep your eyes peeled. If you let one resistance member in here, your dear kids are, well, dead meat. These bastards. We have to get to the TV station fast. I can't bear to watch them suffer like this. Let's help them then. So I heard everyone here supports the resistance. You guys are such fools. Just imagine how much this place would thrive if you were loyal to us. This place is gonna be stuck in the backwoods forever. And you? Are you happy with your life? Blindly following orders every day? Doing things you probably don't believe in? So what if we are undeveloped? We are not looking to thrive. All we want is to be able to stand on our own feet, to be independent and live according to what we believe. You guys will probably never understand, having thrown away your pride and dignity. We are not the fools. You are. You are both dead. No. Yeah, let's help them. Shouldn't be too hard. Why didn't he go to sleep? And they also don't like Zell too much. He doesn't go to sleep. Now he does. Phoenix done. Thank you for your help. I got a little carried away. We appreciate your help, but we can't let you through here, I'm sorry. How are they gonna explain to dead bodies of ill-bodied officers in here? Or payment. I need to do some more tests later to get our seed rank even higher. Though the last test was kinda hard for me. I don't remember so much stuff. Oh no, Angela! Here she goes. We go inside of Timber Maniacs. What's got left behind again? He looks so funny when he chases after the train. Yeah, it's hilarious. Looking for Timber Maniacs? It's right here. Anything else? Where's the TV station? Yeah, that's in this town. You wanna know more about it? Maybe the lady next door would know. Okay. First we're gonna visit Timber Maniacs. It's like a magazine, if I remember correctly. Hello, what can I do for you, honey? I want to take a look around. We just want to look around. Oh, okay. Go right on ahead. So easy. There's a lot of old magazines. Hey, these are the Battle series. I've read all of them. So school likes to read some Battle series magazines. If I remember correctly, we can pick up something in here actually. Cute boys like you are always welcome. Feel free to look around. Okay, that's what I do. Received girl next door. What do I do with this? Let's check it out. Naughty magazine. Ooh. Okay. Why can't we read it though? Blizzaga. It's a strong spell. But for now. Alright, what else do we have here? What? Did you say I look like an artist? As a matter of fact, I am. Didn't say anything. Okay. Oh man, why do Battle Series books sell so well? We are sure living in a terrible age. Oh, you're looking around? Is there anything you want to know? About Timber Maniacs? Okay, well, as you know, the name of the company is Timber Maniacs. We are a publisher that was established 20 years ago. We used to publish a magazine called Tim Mani, short for Timber Maniacs. It was a compilation of freelance writing, letters, reports, etc. The majority of the fans wanted to become journalists. I joined the company because I wanted to become an editor for Tim Mani. But times have changed. Now the only things that sell are books like the Battle series. It's so sad. I've lost my will to work here. He's gonna go on forever. This is so typical. Adults reminiscing and talking on and on about the things they couldn't do or didn't do. Young fool like schools. I didn't understand it. I hate it. Is there anything you don't hate, school? Hey guys. A word of advice, you're still young, don't let your life pass you by. Thank you, it's nice advice, actually. Let's go back. Oh, there's a magazine on the floor. Found an old issue of Timber Maniacs. You finished reading it. Really? That's it? Let's talk to this guy again. I think he had some option with Laguna. Talk about the dream with Laguna. It's a very random thing to talk about. Recently I had a strange dream that I became a Galbadian soldier named Laguna. Actually, it was too realistic to be just a dream. My friends had a similar experience too. Yeah, dreams are really strange. This morning I dreamed that Why did I bring this up? That's a good question. A really good one. Now he won't shut up about his dreams. This morning's dream, yesterday's dream, childhood dreams. Big mistake. A grave one. Hey guys. A word of advice, you're still young. Don't let your life pass by. Again. About Timber's situation. I don't care about what is happening in Timber today, you know. In my childhood, it wasn't like this. Back then, we were in the middle of a war against the sorceress. So I kept writing letters to Timber maniacs, stressing how meaningless the war was. I was really happy even though there was a war going on. It gave me hope about my future. Yeah, hope about the future is important actually. This is getting so boring. It was different back then. Those were the good old times. It was great to be young. Look at the young people these days. They're all so lazy. I don't know what they're thinking. Just another stupid story by a boring adult. This guy needs to grow up. Okay. A big boy school is too grown up for these boring stories. Hello there. What? You're walking to TV station? We have no choice. The trains aren't running. Let's see. There used to be a way through the back alley of this house. The pub was built around the time they stopped broadcasting. We haven't used the back alley too much since then. Why don't you look through the second floor window? Should be able to see the back alley. Let's try it out. They fight a lot, but my parents totally get along. I can't wait to meet a great guy I can scream at and exchange blows with. I may know the one like that. That sounds really weird. Okay. Some kid is doing a handstand, I mean. It's not even our kitty, but it's always sleeping on our bed. Can you believe him? He's up a what of our food too. And that's why we are charging a look-see fee. We can't help it. It's the kitty's fault. So do I have to pay to look at the cat or? Want to take a look-see? Go to the window there. Want to take a... Oh, same. Let me go. Yeah. Look out the window. Oh, and they've got a charge for this. There's a safe point, a cat, and some homeless guy. Let's head out. Let's thank you, please. Hey, you at it again? Well, 10 gil is nothing. How many times have I told you not to take money from people? Here we go, some ass whooping. Let's go. Oh, I reduced the price from 1000 gil though. Oh, it was better before. It's not about the money. I didn't raise you this way. Just have to slap him harder, I guess. You don't have to pay me. Easy. We have avoided the payment. Let's find this back alley. It's actually getting late. You guys watch yourselves. Some seedy looking guys were heading towards the pub. The pub is downstairs. I think I smell blood. I hope it's just my imagination. Are we on a date, you ask? Does it look like we are? We are on patrol to keep peace in the town. Really? Mountain? Forest? Secret info number 3. Timber was named for its rich vegetation. Used to be that we were surrounded by this beautiful forest. River? Secret info number 1. You should go to the Aurora pub for a drink. I guess Aurora means Aurora? Drink until you see an Aurora. Okay. Secret info number 2. Laser beams are everywhere outside the TV station. I lose sleep when I think of what those beams could do to me. What could they do? Man, this poor guy is gonna get wrecked. And I screwed up. But whatever, he's dead anyway, I have enough damage. It's the way to the station, not where we need to go actually. I think we might have something to look for here anyway. There are 4 different trains running through this town. It gets kinda packed at times. Want me to tell you where the trains are? Please tell me. The one leaving from there is for Dalet. You can catch one for the desert in front of the pub. And the one near the pet shop goes to Belamb, and the one in front of Timber Maniacs goes to Daring City. These are the 4 trains out of Timber. You gotta walk around town to change trains there. I think we can get to the letter again, the place where we were doing our field exam for graduation. What is this place? Is this the old man's house? No, I think it is. Check the cupboard. It won't open. Say, young lad, what on earth are you doing? Oh, nothing. Just checking stuff. Young lad, do you like beverages? Yeah, kind of. Ah, good to hear. Drink all you want from the faucet. Oh, you don't have to hold back. It's just water. Is it here? It's here. I feel revitalized. How is it? Good? Yeah, we healed up. This house is much too small for a family of 5. Mom is working at the pub, Grandma is at the gift shop. They don't seem to mind. And Grandpa is so stubborn he refuses to move to a bigger house. Weird TV. Life is so strange, it's not like anyone teaches you, but you end up falling in love. Man, this kid has 2 deep thoughts. This bridge splits apart when the train comes. You gotta make it across just as it splits. Once the train comes, we're gonna cross on 3, okay? Every time though, my heart jumps and my legs begin to shake. I've never won, makes me so mad. Don't get killed at least. Damn it. Nothing to see here. I think it's just a dead end. Yeah. Train bound to the lead, stopping at East Academy, is not in service. Oh, it's here, train to the lead. Maybe we should visit it after this mission. I believe we can even go there on foot without a train. Another poor guy is gonna get wrecked. Well, 3 guys actually. They're improving. So now we go to the pub. That was too easy, man. For a country bumpkin, he has had some good stuff. You better ease off a little. These timber hicks hate us enough as it is. Or hikes, maybe. Sounds offensive. Let's get them. They had no chances. Buell card? Okay. Never mind. What can we buy here? Can get some more antidotes, I guess. Just in case. Oh, cure. I've had enough of this city. I came from Tolet to have me a good time, and now trains are no longer running. Can't even stay in a hotel because of some stupid official. Harassed by Biden soldiers, had my precious cars stolen. This hasn't been my day. These jerks. They think they can use brute force to get anything they want. Hell, this town is a good example. Yeah, everything is jacked up because the resistance tried to kidnap the president. Thanks to them, the trains have stopped. There's Biden soldiers all over the place, all because of them. Don't they understand I'm the one suffering from their reckless actions? Stupid boneheaded, good-for-nothing resistance. You can just kiss my... Hey! You don't understand anything. The resistance is fighting for Timber's future. They're all doing the best they can. It's the Galbadian soldiers that their leader who are at fault. And their leader. Ever. This guy. How to distinguish the drinks? Well, to make it short, labels are red, green, and yellow. They're either sweet or bitter. What? You wanna go through the back alley? Might be a little difficult right now, he's being pretty stubborn. The guy throws a fit when you try to move him from the spot. I think I have his card. What should we do? Observe. This stuff stinks. He's drinking from a bottle with a red label. He looks quite drunk. That drunk thinks that bitter ones are good and sweet ones are bad. Our drinks are all good quality, but he should try them all, really. We need to get through. Jeez, and now I'm getting dissed by some punk? Owner, give me another drink. Buy him a drink. Is this your card? Huh? It is. Where do you have it? Found it outside. Are you serious? Okay. Thanks. Know what? I'm feeling generous, so you can keep that card. And also this one. I'll move out to the way now. Out of the way. Thornberry card. I think we have one, but whatever. Hey, owner. I can't stand up. Can you help me? So I guess it's the best way to show him the card. Also could buy him a drink. Maybe. I don't remember how it works actually. Kitty. Yeah, I feel sick. I drank too much. Brr. Little brats. Kids talk about kidnapping. Cat doesn't care. Oh no. Wait a second. There was a drawing point? I didn't see it. I just scan. Let's have some. Was it here the first time we got in this place? Or it appeared after? Am I so blind? Oh, I think Angela learned an ability. Let's see. Yeah, she did. Good girl. Whoa, an outdoor TV. This is creepy. What is it? It's Matrix. This noise is broadcast over most of the frequencies. Something has to be done about this. Before they can broadcast it over the air. Oh really? Actually I was wondering myself. The president is in the studio now, sir. Too many guards now, so we won't be able to storm the place, sir. So we can't just rush in. Gotta come up with a new plan now. If the president leaves, maybe the guards will be gone too. That's when we do our broadcast. It might not be as influential, but it's better than nothing, right? We don't stand a chance if we take them head on, right? Don't worry about us. We'll fight your enemies based on your decision. That is our duty. You tell us to go, we go. Even if it is a losing battle. Are you insane? How sad. Act on my decision? That is your duty? Oh, what an easy life it must be. Just to follow orders. Call it what you want. All we want is for you to achieve your goal using our help. I find it hard to believe that you can do it, though. What did you say? If you have something to say, just say it. Yeah, I'll tell you. How serious are you, really? The three of you plop down on the floor to discuss strategy? On top of that, you can't make a decision without our input, right? How do you think we feel, working for such an organization? You are being too hard, man. Guess I'll follow up. Sorry, I guess I got a little carried away. She's angry. You know, maybe this was all a big mistake. I thought everything would work out fine when Seed came to help us. But I guess it's not that easy. You were all hired. It's not like you're one of us. Let's see. We will cancel the plan and we will disperse for now. We don't stand a chance if we take them head on, right? So you guys probably think this is all a game to us. Well, it is not. We are serious. So serious, it hurts. And she runs away. Hey! Are they starting? Testing, 1, 2, testing. So, people of the world, can you see me? Can you hear me? Are you entertained? Oh, this is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a recording. This is an actual broadcast over the air. Yes, it's been 17 years since a live broadcast has been possible. So a whole generation of people haven't seen any online broadcasts. Oh, please excuse me. I seem to have lost my composure. We would like to present to you today a message from the lifelong president of Galbadia, Windsor Delling. Ladies and gentlemen, President Delling. Is the actual president? Greetings. I am Windsor Delling, lifelong president of Galbadia. Today I stand before you to make the following proposition. We, the people of this world, have the power to end all wars. See, it's a peace proposal to the world. I knew it. Unfortunately, there are some trifling problems standing between Galbadia and other nations, and they must be resolved. I plan to convene with other nations' leaders immediately to resolve these problems. At this time, allow me to introduce the ambassador who will be my representative for the conference. Man, all this just to introduce an ambassador? The ambassador is the sorceress. The sorceress? Hey, Cypher. What is he doing? He stuck the trip? Stay back. Squall, what are we gonna do? For the last time, stay back. You're only going to provoke him. Nothing. Our job is to assist the owls. It's none of our business. Timber Team, are you watching? Get over here right now. You have permission. I need your help. Okay. Kinda got scared for a second that the emulator have crashed. Squad leader. And junctioning again. Oh yeah. Oh, I love it. Alright, good to go. And this town looks pretty good from above. We need to restrain him. What do you think you're doing? It's obvious, ain't it? What are you planning to do with this guy? Planning to do? That's right. He knows Rinoa. Is that why he's here? I get it. You're Rinoa's? Shut your damn mouth, chicken wuss. He broke out of the disciplinary room, injuring many in the process. You stupid idiot. Zal, please. Be quiet. Instructor, I know. You're gonna take this stupid idiot back to garden, right? Shut up, no. I see, so you're all from garden. Should anything happen to me, the entire Galbadian military will undoubtedly crush garden. You can let go of me now. Nice going, chicken wuss. You and your stupid big mouth. Take care of this mess, Instructor and Mr. Leader. Anything to pick up? No, it's empty. Poor boy. Stay away from me. Such a confused little boy. Are you going to step forward? Retreat? You have to decide. Stay back. The boy in you is telling you to come. The adult in you is telling you to back off. You can't make up your mind. You don't know the right answer. You want help, don't you? You want to be saved from this predicament. Shut up. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. Besides, you're only a little boy. I'm not. Stop calling me a boy. You don't want to be a boy anymore? I will make a man out of you. I'm not a boy. Come with me to a place of no return. Bid farewell to your childhood. Is he waving? Hey guys. Where's Cypher? We don't know. He'll be okay, right? Is someone standing there? I'll keep an eye out for you. Go on, you should get back to town. Okay, guards of this town are on our side. Since we are helping these lame freedom fighters. They found our base, it's completely destroyed. And everyone else? They're fine, they're good at escaping. Since your base is a train, it's not really that hard to find, I guess. We have to stay away from timber for a while. Is there a safe place you can take me? This is an order. An order from your client, remember? Alright. And I think we're gonna stop here for now. Because it's been 2 hours already. Kinda tired of reading. And we've done some progress. Yes. Thanks for watching. Have a good one and take care.